Rushing through me, down upstream, are you with me? Round up, rainbow, cutting in the city, rushing through me, down upstream, are you with me? Feel it. Good afternoon, everyone. BC Richfield here, coming to you live from London after a cheeky little morning of technical issues. So do apologise if you've been waiting around for the last kind of 4 or 5 minutes while we've just been getting online. Just slight issue with the broadcasting software this morning, but hopefully all fixed now. So do let me know if you can hear me okay and if you've got the visuals all right, and then we'll look to get the show kicked off. Craigie boy, how are you doing? Finally back after your travels, hopefully to some rather nice exotic climes, my friend. Maybe you've brought a little bit of this sunshine back with us, because it is absolutely balmy here today in London, and it is just a simply beautiful day. Finally got a little bit of the warmth starting to flush through, which is always an absolute treat. So how are we all doing today? All good? Okay, just got a bit of confirmation that apparently the visuals and the audio are good. Thank you very much to our back-end legends there, absolute stars. So, what are we looking at today? Well, I'm going to cover the news and general bits and pieces like we always do, right? Going to obviously take a look at Bitcoin as well and kind of run through all of that. We do have some key news events that we want to keep our eye on. So I think we'll probably best to start with this, let the numbers start to trickle in. Now, this for me is really, really important. Call me Sledge, hello mate, and Craigie boy, thank you very much for the confirmation. Now, this is really important for me. So what we're looking at here, for people that maybe aren't familiar, are high impact news events. Super Shogun, hello my brother, how are you doing? Good to see you again. So these are the high impact news events that are coming in now. Yes, obviously these are aligned. I focus heavily on the United States and the US, and they're also aligned with traditional legacy or equity markets as such, really FX, stock markets, Forex markets, etc. Now, what are we looking at? Well, the red folder news we're focused on this week, looking at it, starts off on Tuesday. So remember, 1st of April, tomorrow, we're moving into a new Q. We've got a new month ahead of us, looking at the monthly close coming in today. We're also dealing with a Monday, which can be a turbulent day to trade anyway. So with all of those factors lining up, remember, a lot of funds are coming into the end of month, etc. So always a good time to kind of show a little bit of caution. And then when we look at what we've got dropping in terms of the news, we can see that we've got ISM manufacturing PMI and JOLTS job openings as well tomorrow. So they can really look to inject some volatility into the market. It's a little bit of a mixed bag at the moment when we're looking at the US economy. Obviously, GDP came in marginally better than expected, but overall there is that kind of feeling. Obviously, PCE on Friday wasn't overly positive. We saw some amazing prints from PPI and CPI weeks previously that just didn't manage to materialize into that catalyst that so many people were looking for, to inject a bit of life back into the risk markets. All right. However, the flip side is that we're in a very news-driven market at the moment. The markets typically don't like too much uncertainty, with news still to be finalized on tariffs, trade policy coming out of the US. Obviously, we have quite a volatile administration there as well with Trump. And especially with people like Elon Musk as well, who have very, very, very large